Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I just laid everything out on my vanity. I don't think I'm going to go through every single product. If you want to see part 1, that will show you me pulling out all of these products, explaining them, why I'm using them, all that jazz. So I will put part 1 down below. I would recommend watching that one first and then coming and watching this one, because like I said, I'm not going through every single product. I want the focus of this video to be on what I'm pulling out for the next Shop My Stash, but I do want to go through and let you guys know how some of these things worked out, because I am actually getting rid of a few things. So these 2 CoverGirl primers, I gave both of them a good go, but I was just way too oily with both of them. The skin smoothing one really made me oily. The pore minimizing one wasn't too bad, but I do have pore filling primers that I like better, so I'm actually going to get rid of both of these. And I was using my Tatcha Silk Canvas primer, which is like a lifelong favorite, so that one will always be out in use. As far as foundation goes, this Origins Tinted Moisturizer, absolutely obsessed with this. It is the best tinted moisturizer that I've ever used. It is so good. I talked about it in my favorites video, which I will put in a card. I really like the Kokie HD foundation. This is actually really, really good. When I like to mix that with other foundations. It's a little bit dark, but the tone is so nice. It's like a very neutral tan undertone, which is what I go for. As far as concealer goes, I feel like everyone is raving about this Born This Way multi-use concealer, and I'm just like, meh. It's good, but I'm not like jumping for joy. I just think it's good. The Naked Skin, this used to be my favorite concealer of all time. I use this thing every single day, but I do not like this anymore. I don't know why. It just doesn't look good on my face. So I'm getting rid of this. I never thought I'd be saying those words, but I'm getting rid of it. So for mascara, love the Volumizing from Revlon. That is such a good mascara. The falsies, I love. This Mally one, what is this called? Like the Mama Bear? Oh, Smoky Mama. This one I didn't care for, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. And I did add in the Caution mascara from Hourglass. That one I've been testing out, and that's a really good one. The Kokie one, bomb, super good. Volume and length, super good. Oh my god. So this is the only one that I'm getting rid of. Okay, wait, I propped you guys up. Hopefully that's gonna work out. So I did add in these 2 Pop Beauty Flash Shadow. They're just like liquid eyeshadows. So I have the Stila Glitter and Glow, and I have the Milani ones that I love. These are a little bit weird. They're a little bit patchy, and if you try to do a second layer, it kind of takes off the first layer. So I'm going to be getting rid of these, sadly. They're just not as good as some other ones that I have. I do really like the Supernova shadows from ColourPop. I have 2 new ones that I'm going to have in this week's Shop My Stash. So I'm going to put this one away for now. These Christian Dior Mono shadows, amazing, but I'm going to put them away for now because I did get some good use out of them. What else did I want to tell you guys about? I still haven't tried this Little Baby Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow, so I'm going to keep that out. I need to use it. I keep forgetting, but I need to freaking use it. Oh, and I also haven't tried this Stila one. Stila? Oh my god, Sephora. It's in the shade Let's Party. I still haven't tried this one, so I'm going to keep her out as well. Okay, this ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder. This one's in the shade Fair. I did this on Snapchat because I was showing you guys. I swear this got hard pan, because if you see where I kind of put my finger in where I didn't scrape, there is nothing. Like, what the heck? So I scraped it off, and I do get product then, but when I put it on my face, it just does not blend. Do you see how that just stuck onto my finger? I do not like this at all. I love ColourPop. They're one of my favorite brands. I do not like this powder. The loose powder, the No Filter setting powder, this one was okay, but I have so many loose powders that I love, and this is not one of them. But I do want to keep testing it out. This one's in the shade Translucent. I'm gonna keep this one out for this week's Shop My Stash because maybe I'll fall in love. I really want to, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. I'm gonna back you guys up a little. I feel like I'm so close to you. This Becca Be the Light palette is absolutely incredible. If you've been considering this, I would say go for it. It's so good. The blush, the bronzer are amazing. Both of these powders are really good. I love this. Absolutely love this. So as far as blushes go, I am going to get rid of this Kokie Blush Up Blushing palette. I love the shades in this. I really do. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. But this just, it doesn't last that well on my face and they kind of fade away and I'm just not that happy with this. So I'm gonna get rid of it, sadly. Oh, and I was testing out this Tarte, what do you call, Fairy Flush blush. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a good shade for me. I thought it might be too light. It does work, but I think I'm really gonna like this in the fall and winter, so I'm gonna put that away until I'm not as tan as I am right now. As far as highlighters go, I'm getting rid of this Laura Geller one. I gave this one a good try. This one is Baked Highlighter Duo French Vanilla and Portofino. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks on my skin. It's just not my favorite, so I am going to declutter that one. Oh, and the Charlotte Tilbury one. I talked about these in my favorites and unfavorites video. I love the way this one looks going on, but it doesn't last at all. It's gone within like 3 hours, so I'm getting rid of it. And I spent a lot of money on this. It's just not that good. This might come as a shock, but I think I'm getting rid of my Beached bronzer in the shade Bronzed. I used to love this. Hang on, let me open it. I used to love this so much, but I tried this a few times and every single time I would put it on my face, it just didn't look that good. Like the shade, it was the shade more than anything. Like this blends beautifully, but the shade, it's so warm. I don't know if I changed. I mean, obviously I changed because this is the exact same product, but I just don't love it on myself anymore. I don't know that I'm willing to give it away yet. I kind of want to keep trying, so I'm still torn with that one. Eyeshadows, everything worked out really well, so I think I'm gonna put everything away. I got a good go of everything. I'm not the hugest fan of this Fame palette from ColourPop. I love ColourPop eyeshadows more than Life itself, but I don't know, these shades just didn't wow me as much as some other ColourPop palettes, like the Soul and the Mar palette. These are amazing. I would totally recommend them. Brows and eyeliners, I don't really have much to say other than I'm getting rid of this Tarte one. This double-sided Tarteist pencil in brown. The kohl side does not last on my waterline, and I don't really use liquid liners much, so this I don't really have any use for. Okay, as far as lips go, I'm not going to go through everything in here because we would be here forever. Was there anything I didn't like? These two Lo-Fi lip mousse, is that what they're called? Yeah, lip mousse from Urban Decay. I just don't think I love these. I feel like they're kind of gimmicky. I do love Urban Decay, you guys know this, but there's hits and misses from every brand, and for me these were kind of a miss, so I don't know that I'm getting rid of them yet, but I'm not loving them. This Pixie liquid lip, you guys know I'm a wuss with liquid lips. This one's in the shade Matte Beige. Way too drying for me, so I am actually going to declutter all of the Pixie liquid lips that I have because I just don't love them. Everything else worked really well for my lips, so yeah, that's the only update I really have. Okay, so that's kind of an update for everything from the first Shop My Stash. I really want to get into showing you guys what I'm going to be using for the next Shop My Stash, and I thought it would be repetitive to go through my makeup collection again. So I've already pulled some products out, so let's do this. So I have all of my products in this organizer. This one is from Original Beauty Box. It's the deluxe box and it's amazing. Over here I just have new products that I've gotten. I'm going to actually be doing a haul video, so you guys will see them in a haul. But I'm going to start the way I would apply products to my face. So starting off with primer, I have, where do I have them? So I pulled out this, let me zoom you guys in a little bit. So I pulled out the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This one last summer I used like constantly. I really like this in the summer, so I haven't used it in a while. Gonna pull it out, see if I still love it. And then this Origins, what do you call it? Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. This is a really good one for summertime because it's a foam, which is very odd, but it's really, really good. It's very cooling on the skin. It has a nice, like, soft scent to it. I really like this one. It works good under makeup. Oh, this one shouldn't be over here because this is a new one that you guys are gonna see in my haul, so I'm gonna set that aside. I did pull out this Bye Bye foundation from IT, but this one is in the shade medium, and I think I'm a little bit too tan for this right now, but I can mix it, so I'm gonna play around with this. I do like this. It's a good foundation, but I kind of forgot about it, so gonna show that one some love. As far as concealers go, is this the only one that I pulled out? Your Skin Forever Undercover Concealer. This one is in the shade 021. I don't know, I'm still torn with this one, but I'm gonna give it one more go, and if I don't fall in love, I'm getting rid of it. I spent a lot of money on this, but I just don't think it's that great. I felt the same way about the YSL All Hours concealer. I was just like, nah, whatever. Let's move on to powders. So I pulled out the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. This is like one of my all-time favorite powders, but I have been neglecting this because all I've been using is the Hourglass one. So gonna play with that guy. And then I pulled out the Wowder from Glossier. This is a beautiful powder. But like I said, I've been going so hard with the Hourglass one. I'm really gonna try not to use that one because I need to dip into these other powders or they're gonna go bad. And I do have a couple like new powders that I'm gonna be incorporating in, but I don't wanna show them in this video because I feel like a Shop My Stash is going through my collection that I already have. So I don't know what the rules are for that. So I'm just gonna film a haul on all of the new makeup. And once it's up, it's not going up before this, so it's not up yet. But once it's up, you guys can watch it. What? Oh my God. Okay, I just pulled this entire drawer out. I pulled out a lot of blushes. So I still have out the Stila Convertible Color in Peony. This is a cream blush. I had this in my last Shop My Stash. I want to keep playing around with this one, so I'm going to keep her out. This technically should be going in the new, like the haul video, but I'm gonna show it to you quick. The CoverGirl Peach Punch Highlighter Palette. So it has a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. Gonna be playing out with that guy, but you guys will see swatches of this in the haul, so stay tuned. I pulled out my two Clinique Cheek Pops. So this one is in the shade Melon Pop. I love these cheek pops. And then this one, oh, look at this. This is Nude Pop. Oh my God, she's so pretty. So I'm gonna give these some action. I haven't used them in quite a while, and they are such amazing blushes. I love doing these Shop My Stash videos because I really feel like I am utilizing my makeup collection. I also pulled out this blush from Found in the shade Peach Glow. This is so pretty. Look. I'm like straddling the camera. Look how pretty that is. I don't know how well you can see that, but gonna play with that one. Now this one, Kathleen talked about this in a video last week, and I was like, oh, I have that and I haven't used it. It's from Milani. It's in the shade Coral Beams. Look how pretty she is. So I'm gonna give this one a go and see how I feel about it. But Kathleen was like raving about it, so I'm like, okay, maybe I will love her. I totally forgot about it. Oh, this was one of the powders that I pulled out. I'm not sure how to like categorize this product. It's the Hermosa Rose Illuminating Face Powder from Milani. Like when I swatch it, it kind of looks like the ambient powders from Hourglass. It's like very soft and subtle. So I'm gonna play around with this as like, maybe like, I don't want to say a setting powder, but just to add some like sheen to the face. I don't know. Going back to blush, this one from Oh Sleek. I can never open it. Oh shit. This one's in the shade Suede, and it is beautiful. Haven't used it in freaking forever. NARS Luster, this is one of their liquid blushes. I absolutely love their liquid blushes. They are so easy to use, you just can't mess it up. So this is good for summer too. So I'm gonna play with that guy. And then Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blusher in the shade Sex on Fire. Look at that big ass nipple. Doesn't it look like a boob? But the color is so perfect. I love this blush. So I know I went a little hard with blush, but that's okay because I make the rules of this Shop My Stash. Okay, moving on to, let's do bronzer, then we'll do highlighter. So I pulled out this little Hourglass Diffused Bronze Light. I actually used this the other day and I love this. It is so pretty. Hourglass has quickly become one of my favorite brands. So gonna keep up with that guy. And then the Thrive Cosmetics Bronzer in Rhea. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that color. Tell me that is not perfect. Oh, also, still going strong with Sunrise Waves from Becca. I love this so much. This has been like my go-to. I can't stop with it. I'm gonna turn you guys like this because my ring light is casting a weird shadow. Excuse all this. Okay, so this is Dallas from Benefit. I always hear people rave about this. And I feel like every time I use it, I don't really know. Like, it's kind of like an in-between shade for me as far as blush and bronzer. But I'm gonna give it a go and see if I can fall madly in love. I think that's it for bronzer. So for highlighter, I pulled out quite a few. So I have this one from Chanel. This was limited edition. I think you can still get it though. I'm not even gonna try to say that name, but that's it right there. Please Lumiere de Chanel. Nailed that one. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And then this Morphe one in the shade Boom. You guys, look at this. It's the coolest color. I love the Morphe highlighters. The formula is really, really nice. Here, let's give that one a little swatch. Look how pretty that is. I love that color. And then I'm kind of torn with this one. This is the Estee Lauder, what is it called? Bronze Goddess, just called Bronze Goddess. It had a huge layer of like overspray that kind of threw me off, but now that that's gone, I think this is really pretty, but I don't know, I'm still on the fence with it. And then I got this one from JCat. It's their Golden Bronzer. Golden Soleil Baked Bronzer in the shade Coconut Island. It says baked bronzer, but for me, this is going to be definitely a highlighter. So I haven't used this one yet on my face because I wasn't really sure how to use it. But now that I'm tan, I think I can pull this off as a highlight. You guys, I pulled out so many highlighters. This one is from Milani. This one is in the shade Rose Glow, the Stellar Lights highlighting palette. These swatch so incredibly beautiful, but on the face, they're a little bit chunky. So I'm gonna give it like a final try. And if it doesn't work out, if I don't fall in love, I'm getting rid of it, which is crazy to say because it does swatch so beautifully. But like I said, on the face, it's a little chunky. And then I pulled out this one from Makeup Forever. Look at that freaking gold. Oh, this is the Pro Light Fusion in 02. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. I almost dropped it. So that is it for bronzer and highlighter. And then moving on to eyes. So I have a lot of new eyeshadow palettes that I'm going to be playing with, but I did want to pull a few out of my collection. This is from Huda Beauty and it's in the Mauve Obsessions shade. I love these little palettes of hers. They're really good. So I got that one out and the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar because you guys, I've had this palette for how long? And I have not used it probably in 6 months. So I'm gonna either keep it and fall in love or I'm gonna get rid of it because you guys know I'm at this stage in my life where I'm not hoarding makeup. I mean, I'm still hoarding makeup, but not as much as I used to. Let's not get carried away. I'm keeping out my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in the shade Amber Rush. I am so beyond in love with this. I have so many high-end eyeshadow singles, and this is hands down the best one I own. I can't stop. I'm like an addict. I cannot. Also keeping out this NARS one that was in my last Shop My Stash in the shade Rigel, Regal. I don't freaking know. It's R-I-G-E-L. Love this so much, and it's so good for summer. I also pulled out Earth Shine from NARS. This is such a good little topper on the eyes. It makes your eyelids just look so like glistening and sparkly and perfect. And I think they brought this back. I think you're able to purchase this now. It was gone for a good long while, but I think the bitch is back. And then NARS Thessalonique. How pretty is that? I might put that on my eyeballs today. That is really pretty. And then I still need to use these two, like I showed you guys at the beginning of this video, the Wet n Wild one and the Sephora little single. And then these should be going into my haul video, which they will, but these are the two new Supernova shadows from ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. So I'm gonna be playing around with these guys. I love the Supernova shadows, they're really good. And then I did want to give this guy some love, the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops. This is the best liquid highlighter that I've ever used. It is so pretty, and we're like in the heart of summer right now. We are like in the thick of it. It's 100 degrees out. I love it. I live for this time of year. So like mixing this in with foundation and having just that all over like bronzy glow. Oh, it's my dream. It's my freaking dream. I gotta turn you guys again because these do not want to pick up on camera, but this is the Cover FX. Why do they not want to pick up? Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Sunset. So they're actually, oh shit, I didn't turn my phone off. They're like a bronzer shade, and I saw someone talking about this the other day in a video, and it looked so pretty on their skin. So I'm kind of scared of this, but we're gonna try. So the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. I know I love this mascara, but I have not used it in such a long time, and they had sent this really cute limited edition one over. So I'm gonna try that one out, see if I still love it. And then Urban Decay a while ago came out with these colored mascaras, the Double Team Special Effect mascaras. I thought these are really fun for summertime, like on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna try the blue one in Gonzo and the teal one in Defend. We'll see how they work out. And we're finishing up, well, for the face. For brows, I have my Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil. This like reflectiveness just doesn't want to pick up on camera. And then two eyeliners, also from Hourglass, 1.5 millimeter mechanical eyeliner. This is the one that Jessica Braun talks about all the freaking time. I used it like one time and then I forgot about it, so I need to use that because it was expensive. And then my AM to PM eyeliner from Lottie London. These are my favorite. This is the purple one in the shade Velvet. Yes. And also the Flower Beauty BB cream. This one's in number 3, and this one is always too dark for me, but I can do it right now, so oh shit. Let's try that again. Gonna take it, you bitch. Gonna take advantage. Third time's a charm. Okay, finishing up with lip products. So I'm keeping out the Wet n Wild gloss that I had in my last Shop My Stash. This one's in the shade Featherless. It is such a good peachy nude. Oh, I love it. I wore it so much, but I still want to wear it more. And then the Becca Glow Gloss in the shade Opal. Stunning color. I pulled out a lot of glossy products because that's just what I'm wearing right now. The Rimmel Stay Glossy in the shade Blushing Belgraves. This is also a Jessica Braun recommendation. I love this gloss. So inexpensive and so good. That's like a must-have. And then this Vivid Hot Lacquer from Maybelline in the shade Charmer. I don't know how I feel about these if I'm in love, but that's why we're doing this video. So I'm gonna determine if I wanna keep it or get rid of it. And then I have this little Josie Maran lipstick. Look how pretty that is. But I feel like last time I wore this, I wasn't a fan. It's in the shade Embrace It Honey. Okay, girl. It's a gorgeous nude, but I can't remember why I didn't love it. So we're gonna find out if I love it or hate it. And then, oh my God, I'm so hooked on this, you guys. MAC Honey Love. I cannot stop with this. I cannot. It is the perfect nude. Oh, I love it. I love it. YSL. Well, the one's a lip oil. Can you still get these? The Tint In oils. This one's in the shade, it doesn't say. Perfect. It's just like a super light pink. And then this is one of their glosses. Gloss Volupte in the shade 202. Love these. And they were expensive, so I need to get my money's worth. This Beauty by Pop Sugar gloss in the shade Be the Boss. This was recommended to me from Coffee Break with Danny. This is really good. It's a little pricey, but oh, really good. And then the NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Bound. I love this. I pulled out a lot of really good lip products. And this guy, this is the Tarte H2O gloss in the shade Zipline. I just love this bright peachy shade. I don't love the formula of these. They're very sticky, a little bit goopy, but I still want to love them, so I'm gonna try. Oh, one more. The Bare Minerals, oh my God, I have so many things pulled out. The Bare Minerals gloss in the shade Far Out. Do you see that little bit of sheen in there? Oh, so pretty. And a few lip liners, and then we are done. So this is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Bare. These lip liners from LA Girl are so inexpensive, and I absolutely love them. If you're someone who likes a drier lip liner, you will love these. And I'm a fan of a dry pencil. And then the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. I love NYX lip liners, and I kind of forgot about this one. And then I'm gonna decide if I want to get rid of this. The Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bear to Comment. I feel like this is a little creamy for me, but I'm not 100% sure, so we're gonna find out. Oh, I forgot to show this to you guys. This is a little palette that Makeup Forever had sent over. I don't know the names of all of the shades. I need to use this more because, like, look how pretty. Look how freaking pretty. I need to use that. And then I have this Kokie palette in the shade Peachy Queen. Look how cute that packaging is. This was like $12. But I need to decide if I love this or I hate it because I'm not sure. So definitely need to use that one. And this might come as a little bit of a surprise to you guys. But this Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette, I think it is so pretty. You have some creams, you have some powders, but some of these products do not perform the way that I think they should. So maybe I'm not using it right. Maybe I need to just do it differently. I don't know. But in the next 2 weeks, I am going to mix and match, and I'm going to play around and see if I love this or if I want to get rid of it. I think I want to get rid of it, but I want to give it one more shot because I love me some Natasha. And this is a big daddy. Like, this is, she's not playing. Okay, so I think I've officially hit everything. Oh, setting sprays. I forgot to show you guys setting sprays. So the Urban Decay D-Slick setting spray I've been using recently over the all-nighter, even though I love the all-nighter, just because I'm an oily mess with it being so hot out. So this one is perfect. And I've also been testing out, well, not testing out because I know I love it, the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I love this as the very first thing I do before I put makeup on. It's just so refreshing. It smells like coconut. I love the sprayer on this. Love everything about this. So gonna keep up with that one. And I'm also gonna keep up with the Coola makeup setting spray SPF 30. I love that it has SPF, but I still don't know if I love the way it acts on my face. So I am going to determine that this time around. She's either staying or the bitch is going. Okay, we are good to go. I put all my little products away. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any tips or anything, let me know, because this whole Shop My Stash is new to me. So if you guys think like, oh, if she would do this, it would be a little bit better, let me know, because I'm totally open to suggestions. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, bye. Looks like I'm rubbing your boob. Okay.
Ow. Oh my god, why are strapless bras so painful? I think it's literally cutting up my skin open. Do you guys like this nail polish? Oh my god. Why is it so good? It's Mint Magic from Pop Beauty. The best, like, bluish teal shade you will ever find in your life. I have a really bad headache. We're gonna have to go get some Medicina. Oh wait, maybe that was bad. Maybe I shouldn't have had the ring light on. Wait, can you see better without the ring light? Oh my god, you can! Wait, are you serious? Wait. Oh my god. You have got to be freaking kidding my ass. What about this one? Oh my god. I am officially over myself. Like, you know when you start to annoy yourself, that's when you need to just hang up. Hang up the towel. Throw in the towel. By the way, this sunblock, really good if you guys are looking for a new sunblock. SkinCeuticals Light Moisture UV Defense SPF 30. I am obsessed with that. Don't you just want to eat it? Like, it looks like it would be like candy or something really tasty. But it's a sponge. I need to use it though. If I don't eat it first. Whatever. Diamond chains on my ankle. Like a shanko. In my bankroll. Show my ass like a stanko. This is one hot ass mess. Just throw them in there. Just throw them. Just freaking throw them like they don't even matter. Me in a year. This is my camel cover. I mean, really, I'm done. I'm freaking done.